Well, it's 10:30 here and we ain't got no wind. Hey, it's a bit of a shame because I could do with definitely another discard to throw away bad results, and if we don't get enough races in, won't get no more discards. So good day. I'm here with Andrew, 514.
Yeah, I had a good day yesterday. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Got 2 firsts, a second and a third. So
lying where overall?
Equal second.
Oh my gosh, are you nervous?
A little bit. Okay, mast position should be right at the back, on the back number. You can just leave it.
Oh, you've gone well back.
I don't mast, I do that to induce a straight mast, fairly straight. So the most important thing, mast at the back, that's generally 940 in length from the deck to the top of the backstay. You can, if it's lighter, you can put on a bit more backstay to get a bit more mast bend, so you're a bit faster downwind.
Yeah.
The other measurements, so you want two measurements on where you set your boom. So you've got a high mode, which is the inner side of your gunnel, and a low mode, which is the outer side of the gunnel.
Okay, so high mode when you really want to point up and maybe sacrifice a bit of boat speed.
Yep.
Inside.
Yeah, or if it's light. And
when you're a bit more relaxed and going for speed, then on the edge, on the outside edge.
Yeah, particularly if it's choppy.
Yes,
and in the mid to upper range. So twist in the light, it starts at about 35 and goes out to about 50 or 60 at the top end.
Yeah.
And the jib, I run either 25 or 30 from the string to the outside of the jib in terms of twist. In high mode, actually that might have crept in a little bit, but just use this hook as a guide, just on the outside of that hook.
Okay.
And this is all the high mode settings, is where I set that. And they're probably that has you more or less covered.
Yeah. I wish you all the best today, and let's not let the Swedes win it.
It's a tough ask. He's 16 points in front.
Oh, he's 16 points ahead.
Yeah, I think it's a tough ask. We might only get a few races if the wind doesn't come in.
Okay, all right.
So,
all right,
thank you very much.
Very much for your time.
Cheers.
Cheers. I can feel the breeze coming in, and the boats are beginning to move. So I'm in the first race, so it won't be too long. Unfortunately, my race is running right now out there, and I'm sat here because I've been black flagged for being over at the start line when we'd already had one go at it. Why were you chucked out of the race, Judy?
I was in the triangle.
Ah.
I was in the triangle.
I think that's worse.
I think we should both top ourselves.
The net result is we're both going to go to the end of the pier and jump in with rocks attached.
Yeah.
And then anybody wants to come to Nynäshamn, there'll be 2 boats with no people left on the. So if anybody wants to go at this, come and pick up 2 Dragon Force 65s, all the kit. So I'm here with my good friend Lars now. He's been doing the filming all the time. Is this the good place to film from? Yes. So, oh, that's me. Coming! So the final results were Tim Schonelau from Sweden was the obvious winner. Really, he got a points lead over everybody else that couldn't be matched. Odd from Norway was second, with John Tushingham in third. John had a really hard day and couldn't quite get back to Tim's level. I really felt sorry for Andrew Gibbs, who was placed second at the beginning of day 2. He had a terrible run of bad luck, in particular with one race where he was clear ahead and then hit weed, and it put him right at the back. So your first 3 was Tim from Odd from John. As for me, well, I'd qualified in the bottom of the bronze heat, and pretty much that's where I finished. I had a couple of promising results in day 1, but in day 2 I just lost my mojo. Wind situation was very changeable. Didn't really have the experience. Made a number of bad decisions coming upwind, and that's where I ended up. To be honest, if you'd offered me that at the beginning of the event, I would have taken it. So, conclusions. You happy with your performance?
I sailed well the last 2 days in the finals, but I felt I let myself down earlier. But it's been fun. You know, they're the best skippers in the world.
It's okay to let yourself down, just don't let your mum down. That's
I always do. She's a lovely lady, and I always thank my mum every presentation.
Fantastic.
And she never responds. But no, met some great people, had a ball. I've been the entertainment director.
Yes, thank you, Andrew.
Thank you. Some honour.
I think you did a good job.
Thank you, mate.
I'd like to say you held up your end.
Well, I've been holding something, yeah.
Okay, well,
thank you.
Goodbye
Thank you
from
for
Australia and goodbye from the UK.
Thanks, mate.
See you later.
But I won't.
Yeah, it's beardy. It'd be like Velcro. We'd never get off it.
This is going too tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. Right.
Thank you.
See you.